Hello, welcome to week 3 of 12 weeks of holiday cheer. I'm Nancy Dodge from YB Stamp, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Each Saturday at 11 Eastern, 10 Central, 9 Mountain, and 8 Pacific, I can say that, for the next 9 more weeks, or 8 more weeks, 9 more. I can do math. I'll be sharing easy paper crafting ideas with you along with 3 other of my fellow demonstrators. This week we are sharing Halloween decor. And this is what I have for you. I made a banner. So it's hard to capture this on film, but this is what it looks like. Isn't it cute? There we go. Spooky. All right, what I used was the party alphabet and the party banners. And then I have, so this is what I used from the party banners and the party alphabet. S-P-O-K, and I use the O twice for the spooky. And then I have 3 pieces each of 3-inch by 4-inch pieces of pumpkin pie and black cardstock. And then I have 3 pieces each of designer series paper. I have this one, 3, and then 3 of these, and these are 3 by 4. So, oh, the cardstock, sorry, was 3.5 by 4.25. And then I also have 3 pieces each of 2-inch by 2.5 inch of the pumpkin pie and black cardstock. I also have a bunch of the cutouts from the Sweet and Spooky Designer Series paper. I have, I think, 36 inches of the black twine and a needle. You're going to need a needle. Alright, let's get started. Okay, I have my stamp cut and emboss machine out, and I'll show you how I did the banner pieces. Put the smaller banner on the designer series paper, the larger one on the cardstock. Close it up, run it through. Sorry about the noise and the shaking. Alright. Stick those banner dies aside. Get rid of my scraps. So this is what it will look like. I have all those other pieces cut. And then I'm going to do some letters. S-O-K. Because I did every other color, every other one in a different color. I'll run this through. All right. There's our K, our O, and our S. Put these aside, and I have the others cut. So I started with the black and the pumpkin pie DSP. So there goes the S. And then the pumpkin pie and the white DSP with a P, and then the black and pumpkin pie O, and then pumpkin pie and white O, and black and pumpkin pie K, and the pumpkin pie and white Y. Alright, I'm going to adhere those together. I'll show you how I did one, and then I'll do the others, and I will be right back. Just pause my video when I'm done. So I just put some Stampin' Seal around the back, center it, then I took my multi-purpose glue, but I put it in my little glue bottle here because I like the nice fine tip with my cute little container. Oh look, now my light's going nuts. That my son-in-law and business partner make for me. I have those for sale on my website if anyone's interested, ybstamp.com. Just go to shop my store, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that multi-purpose glue and then center it. Like so. And there's our little banner piece. Alright, hold on. Okay, I have all 6 pieces done. Now I'm going to put them together. So I have a pretty heavy duty needle, I guess. Can you see that? It's pretty, I needed it strong enough to go through my cardstock. And then I think this is about 36 inches. Wait, let me measure. 1, 2, 30 inches. 2 30-inch pieces. And I have these leftover pieces. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it? And these are the flossers from when my girls wore braces. I just thought it was easier to run this through. I mean, unless you have a needle threader. I do somewhere, but I used this for ribbon. So I had it right in my craft stash. So I'm just going to pull that through. And I'm going to start at the very bottom underneath. And I'm going to poke a hole just in the corner. Pull this through. And I'm going to knot it about 3 times, I guess. My fingers are clumsy today. Oops. I want those together. All right. And then I'm just going to take my snips and trim the very end off once I know it's good and tight, and pull it through. So you won't see this from the back. Oops, I did that backwards. Didn't I? I know what I did. Hold on. I didn't start from the bottom. That's why I was confused. Let's do this again. All right. I lost my flosser. Here it is. But I got the end tied now, so I don't need to retie it. You didn't know there was going to be sewing involved, did you? Well, it's not really sewing, but it sort of is. Okay. I started from the top in the back, that's why. That's what I get for not paying attention to myself. Okay, now it's knotted. Then I'm going to the K and I'm going to put it through the bottom right hand corner like so. And I did it right together. I didn't really want too much of a gap. And then I'm going to poke it through the back, the top right corner of the K, like so. And then down through the bottom corner, right hand corner of the O. And then up through the top right hand corner. See how it's coming together? And then down the O, bottom right hand corner. And up through the top right hand corner of the O. And then down through the bottom right hand corner of the P. And up through the top right hand corner of the P. And then down through the corner of the S. And up through the corner of the S. Oops. All right. So now we're all together. Right? Now we're going to do the other side. Get my little flosser. I'll do the other side and I'll be right back. All right, I've got them sewn together, as so. Then I'm going to flip this over, and I want to tie the backs, even just in a little loose knot, just so that the pieces don't slide through. Like that. And this side. And then I just took the top and tied it in a bow. To hang. The next part is the fun part. So I have all my little die cuts, or cutouts if you want to say. And I'm just going to take them and arrange them. Let's see. Have this here, and this here, and this little guy. I think I had the top. This one here. So just kind of arrange them however you want them. And then I also glued some little bats on. Like so. Alright, I'm going to glue them on. I'll be right back. Alright, the last little bat. Add a little bit of glue. And there we go. Now, so that you can get an idea of what it fully looks like, I'll do the SPO on one side and the OKY on the other. so that you can fully get what it looks like. Isn't it adorable? I absolutely thrilled with the way it came out. All right, thank you very much for joining me. Please look at the other 3 videos. The links are in the description. I will also add the products that I used and the dimensions in the description too, and vote for which one you like. And thank you for watching week number 3. Next week we will have episode number 4, and we will be doing an autumn card. Thank you very much. See you next week.